Iran's foreign minister said on Saturday that his country would accept a resumption of nuclear talks with the US if there were assurances of no more attacks against it. Abbas Araghchi, in a speech to Tehran-based foreign diplomats, said that Iran has always been ready and will be ready in the future as well for talks about its nuclear program. He said that assurance should be provided in case of resumption of talks that the trend will not lead to war.
We have always been ready for talks over our nuclear program and will be ready for them in future. But naturally, we must be assured that if negotiations are restarted, they will not result in war by the US or other countries.
Araghchi added that the attack on Iran's nuclear facilities on the 22nd of June had made it more difficult and complicated to achieve a solution based on negotiations. Speaking on the issue of UN nuclear watchdog, Araghchi said that under Iranian law, the country will answer to the agency's request for cooperation case by case based on Iran's interests. He also said that any inspection by the IAEA should be done based on Iran's security concerns, as well as the safety of the inspectors. Now, Iran suspended cooperation with the UN nuclear watchdog, which led to the departure of inspectors following the strikes.
All of our cooperations with the agency from now on will be managed through the Supreme National Security Council. Demands of the IAEA for continuation of its monitoring, for continuation of cooperation with Iran will be reviewed by the Supreme National Security Council case by case and should be done based on Iran's security concerns.
Araghchi went on to say that the danger of proliferation of radioactive materials is high, cautioning that danger of explosion of ammunition that remained from the war is a serious one. He reiterated Iran's position on the need to continue enriching uranium on its soil.
Danger of proliferation of radioactive materials is high. Danger of explosion of ammunition that remained from the war is a serious one. The issue that the agency's inspectors can get close to the centers has a security aspect for us that should be reviewed, and the safety aspect of the inspectors is a matter that should be reviewed.
Donald Trump has insisted that this cannot happen. He also warned that a so-called snapback of UN sanctions could end Europe's role in the issue of Tehran's nuclear program, and that such measures would signify the end of Europe's role in the Iranian nuclear dossier. Meanwhile, Iran's Consul General to India, Mohseni Fard, has claimed that the targeted killing by Israel of 16 scientists in Iran and researchers associated with Iran's nuclear program was made possible by systematic leaks and addresses provided by personnel of the International Atomic Energy Agency. Fard alleged that the IAEA, led by its Director General Rafael Grossi, had become a front of the US-Israeli axis, deploying as many as 25% of its monitors for Iran's nuclear sites. He said the UN nuclear watchdog remained silent while the Americans bombed Fordo, Natanz and Isfahan on the 22nd of June, which was a violation of the IAEA code. Israel claims that it acted because Tehran was within reach of a nuclear weapon. US intelligence agencies and International Atomic Energy Agency had addressed that Iran last had an organized nuclear weapons program in 2003, though Tehran had been enriching uranium up to 60%, a short technical step away from weapons-grade levels of 90%. Iranian President Pezeshkian, in an interview, also said that the US strikes so badly damaged his country's nuclear facilities that Iranian authorities still have not been able to access them to survey the destruction.